making an appeal to All India Football Federation, and we're telling them to get their act together. Why? Because there's been an ongoing tussle happening between the ISL and the I League, and it's at the end it's Indian football that is suffering. Amit, let's first talk about the tussle.
Yes, the tussle is starting from 2010 when Indian Super League was introduced, and now the thing which is going on is the fight for the position of in AFC. Currently, the position who is holding this position to get qualified for the championship in Asian Football Championship is I League.
The I-League
teams
and
which
ISL,
win the I League.
Yes. Both the leagues, they signed 1-1 teams into the AFC right now.
But now All India Football Federation is pushing towards ISL to hold the position in the AFC, and now this is demotivating our players. This is
which is why 6 I League clubs, these clubs who have been traditional clubs, who consider themselves as the top football clubs in India, they're obviously up in arms because they feel that they have been undone. There's been no transparency on the behalf of AIIF, and they're just not ready to play second fiddle here, right, Amit?
Yes, definitely. And also players are getting actually demotivated from this. If you see Arjuna Award winner Gurpreet Singh Sandhu,
yeah, he just came out
recently came out and said about that how players are feeling demotivated regarding this.
If you're a football player, to keep that level of fitness, you need to play 40 or 45 games a year.
Yes,
right?
like we see in the European games.
But the last I-League game was played in March, and we still don't have an ISL. Every other country has a league that goes on for 10 years, while Indian football is stuck between this ego battle, as you may call it, which is at the end of the day is affecting our players, because if you see, this is a very crucial period for Indian football, right? Where we have been rising every year,
and also World Cup qualifiers are on the verge.
At the end of the day, Indians do want to play the World Cup, and the Indian football fans too matter, right? Because you see all these Premier League clubs making a big push in India, because they know that Indian fans would rather watch the Premier League than watch the watching Indian football. So at the end of the day, we need a direction. What Ranjit Bajaj said as well in his rant is that, who is the Minerva Punjab owner, he said that the I League for too long hasn't given them transparency on what they want, and that's right. Praful Patel, if you're listening, we need transparency. We need a direction for Indian football. And most importantly, we need one league that we fans want to watch, right?
And also we can see that how players are getting demotivated directly on Indian ranks and where India stands in the world. We have gradually fallen from 96, our best position, until now 203, and that too World Cup qualifiers are just around the corner, and all of the Indians definitely want to see us Indians playing in the World Cup. So definitely we are telling All India Football Federation.
I understand that that's going to take a while, but our footballers need to play football at the end of the day. To have a commercial push as well, to increase viewership. You can't play. You can't have an ego tussle between two leagues. You need to have one league. You guys need if you're from the AIIF, you guys need to sit on one table, figure out the league, how the format is going to be, which all teams are going to be placed where, and then you can have your relegations and promotions. Make it an even field for every single club, because India needs a single tier football system. Right?
Yes, definitely. So all we need to say to AIIF and Praful Patel is,
and more importantly, as football fans,
as football fans also, get your act together. Make a single league into the country so our players can totally focus and practice on it. And also you can also tell them that if you are keeping Indian Super League as short, what other things they can do to maintain their fitness, to keep their fitness.
Yeah, to keep their fitness, and also on the behalf of the clubs, Kingfisher, East Bengal, Mohun Bagan, these are very big clubs. You can't just shut them off because they have a very big history. So it's, but plus if you're talking about these clubs, I League clubs, right? You have had so many of them shut because of lack of direction. Mumbai FC was shut. Dempo was shut.
Pune was shut recently.
Pune was shut recently. So this is not helping Indian football at all. You're losing clubs, you're losing money, more importantly,
they are just losing focus and getting demotivated.
Your players are getting demotivated. So if you're AIIF and Indian fans, please share this, because the AIIF needs to listen to us and needs to get their act together. You're watching NewsX and NewsX YouTube.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.